CEO of Audit the Vote PA. Just dropped my daughter off at dance and thought I would put together a quick live video to talk about our Decertify petition and to answer some questions that we're getting inundated with, which is always a good thing. So first of all, it went live yesterday morning at 9 a.m. We are excited to be able to roll it out. We're just under 9,500 signatures right now. I'm fairly confident before the end of the day we're going to cross over 10,000 signatures, which is leaps and bounds ahead of the first petition that we launched in February of 2021 that took us at least 2 months to get to where we're at in the first 24 hours of this one. But first, let me just tell you what it is and what it's not. So the reason we rolled this out now is because it is election season, and everybody who is wanting our vote in May and November is trying to jump on the election integrity bandwagon and say they're all about election integrity, and they know that the 2020 election had major issues and that they're willing to fight for us and fix it. And I've had about a belly full of some of those people who, where have they been for the last 16 months? We're almost a year and a half later from the 2020 election. And where have they been? What have they done to support us? And so we put together this Decertify petition to help weed through the politicians and the patriots, to help you as the voter be able to put something in front of candidates that you kind of like and you think you want to support, so you can figure out really where they actually stand on the issue of election integrity. In my opinion, if they're not willing to put their name on this piece of paper saying, yes, we know that the 2020 election, look at all these issues. Before Audit the Vote even started, look at everything that went down with the certification. 700,000 more ballots cast than voters who voted when it was certified on November 24th by Kathy Bookvar. She put out a press release explaining that not all the counties had uploaded their data into the SURE system yet. When they actually did finish that upload, February 1st of 2021, we ran it again. There's still 121,000 more ballots cast than voters who voted, which is well over the margin of victory in our state. That happened before Audit the Vote even launched, before we hit the ground canvassing, before we started running data analysis and connected with our incredible lead data analyst, Vic Obertoli, who put together all those graphics on our website that give you the different anomalies. Before all of that, we combine all that together. Now we're finding phantom votes on the ground. A phantom vote meaning more people voted from an address than the resident is aware of. We're finding ballot harvesting in nursing homes. We've got affidavits to prove it. We're finding property addresses that don't exist from which people are voting. You name it, we're seeing it on the ground. So we're combining all of that into this petition so that, again, you as the voter, private citizen just like us, will have something you can take to a candidate you want to support and say, take a look at this petition, read it. If you have questions, ask and sign it. And we'll then know, are you a patriot, in my opinion, or are you a politician? And if you're a politician and you're spewing a bunch of hot air and you're just jumping on the bandwagon of election integrity, but you're not going to be willing to fight for us, you're probably not going to be willing to put your name on this petition. We will be going through the petition and finding out who that's running for office has signed it and making sure that that is public information. So that is the main reason of why we launched it and why we launched it now. Best case scenario, it turns into a lawsuit. We don't have any takers on that front right now. We've got it in front of our pro bono attorney who's been with us essentially from the beginning. We put it in front of a couple other high-powered attorneys who are telling us that because Pennsylvania doesn't have any laws on the books for decertification, that it really won't hold any water and it's not worth the time, effort, and expense to turn it into a lawsuit. We're still exploring that avenue. Like I said, best case scenario, it becomes a lawsuit. Another thing we're looking at is to see if we can get it on a ballot as a referendum for the voters to vote on whether or not the 2020 election should be decertified. There's a lot that goes into that we're researching right now. Again, that's another probably best case scenario, but I'm not sure that that's going to happen. Right now, the main purpose is to grow the movement. There are still so many people across our entire state who have no idea what happened in 2020. We are up against the corporate media that wants to suppress everything we do, the technology oligarchs and the establishment in Harrisburg who just want this all to go away and move on and sweep everything under the rug. And there are still, sadly, a ton of good, God-fearing, conservative, freedom-loving Americans who don't know what happened, and we've got to grow this movement. And so that's another reason why we put this petition out now, so that you can get it in front of your like-minded friends and family, or even people that aren't like-minded who are maybe seeing things that are going on right now and thinking, what the heck is going on? Will they take a look at this and it is all factual. Everything in that petition There are sources to back it up. It is facts of what happened, and we need to get it out there for the public to see. So we're growing the movement, and then we're giving people a tool that they can put in front of those who want our votes in the upcoming May primaries, and then again in November, to find out really where do they stand. Are you spewing hot air, or are you really going to fight for this cause of freedom to restore confidence in our election process that is riddled with fraud and incredibly broken? 87 third-party organizations have access to register voters, change voter registration information, and apply for absentee and mail-in ballots. 87. That access has not been revoked. It was cut off for new organizations last summer by the acting Secretary of the Commonwealth, Veronica de Graffenried. She cut that off, but she did not revoke access for the companies that already have it. They're all liberal, Democrat-funded organizations. Unacceptable. Got to get that taken care of. That's also in the petition. People are asking this. Last question I'll answer, and then I'll sign off. People are asking us, how many signatures do we need? There is no target. The more the better. Again, the purpose is to grow the movement and have something we can put in front of candidates wanting our votes. Therefore, we don't have a target. We just want to grow it and get as many signatures as possible. Anybody can sign it from anywhere, because if we end up using the signatures in any capacity, we have a way that we can filter out Pennsylvania only signatures. Sorry for the buzzing. My phone is going off like crazy, which is pretty normal everyday activities. We have a way to separate the signatures out, so it's okay if people from Pennsylvania, people not from Pennsylvania, are welcome to sign it. Those are the big questions that I'm getting. How many signatures? Where is this going to go? Like I said, hopefully a lawsuit. Worst case scenario, we grow the movement, we raise awareness. We need average, everyday citizens just like ourselves, to more of them, to find out what happened, get ticked off, and get involved in their backyard locally, because local action is going to have the national impact. And in our state, in order to fix it, we have to have as many people locally involved in their backyard, in their committees, their Republican committees, attending commissioner meetings, all the things that we've been doing. We just need to keep doing more of it. So I hope this was helpful. If you've signed the petition, thank you. If you love what we're doing, check out our website, become a monthly subscriber for $5 a month. It really is going to help us do more billboards and do more commercials and get the word out and continue the cause and the movement. Under no circumstances feel pressured. If anybody donates, we're getting all kind of criticism. What are we doing with our finances? Give me a break, like we're hiding something. We're just average, everyday, regular moms. But unfortunately, everything we do costs money. I put a press release out today for the petition. I spent $400 last night to buy a press package of 10 press releases. Everything that we do costs money, and every dime that's coming in goes towards growing the movement, I assure you. So if you can and you're able to donate a little bit, a lot, whatever it is, we appreciate it. It'll go towards growing the movement. But if not, that's okay too. Thank you for everybody that supports us. I'm going to sign off. I'm sorry. Should I check the comments first? I don't know if I can even see comments. Good deal. Hey, Kim, Montgomery County is doing incredible from what I hear from Karen. You guys are almost 600 houses canvassed. Their results are astounding. We are going to destroy the free and fair election narrative with our canvassing results, which we're already put preliminary results in the petition. But we're looking forward to... Oh, and there's my phone.
Incoming call. Press the pickup button to answer. Call rejected.
Nope. That's my husband. I'll have to call him back. We already put preliminary results out there. We're looking forward to getting better results before the voter integrity conference on the 19th in Gettysburg, so that we can get more of that out to the public. But I'm going to cut this off so that I can call my hubby back. Thanks for watching. Sign the petition, share the petition, go to our website, auditthevotepa.com, donate if you can. Thank you so much for your support. Stay tuned.